everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sylvia. Welcome back to Luce, Divina. This is the first video of a series of video that's going to be a makeup class, a one-on-one makeup class that I will be conducting here on my channel. So this is going to be the first video, and if you want to watch this video, I suggest you get you water, juice, cup of tea, a cup of coffee, because this will probably be a long one. So I suggest you get you something to eat or to snack or to drink. Alright, now before I even start with the video, with the content of the video, I just want to thank you very much for subscribing my channel. I've been seeing so many people subscribing. Welcome to the new subscribers and hello to the old ones. Okay, now this is going to be the first video of this series of video. I'm going to talk about brushes. So the first video is a brush video. We're talking about brushes today. So before I start, there are two things that I want you to have in mind. I want you to pay attention to the shape of the brushes. I want you to pay attention to the shape of the brush. Forget the brand, forget everything. I want you to pay attention to the shape and the material that the bristles are made of. Like what I mean by that, why do you have to pay attention to the shape? Because generally most of the brushes, they come in the same shape. Like most of the brushes that you apply for your eyes are pretty much similar, and except for brands like Sigma is coming up with different shape of brushes, fancy shapes. Like the blending brushes they have similar shape for Sigma, for Zedinalace, for all the brands. Like that's why you want to pay attention to the shape, because the shape is very important, and the material that the bristles are made of is also very important. It is very important for you to know that you have synthetic and you have normal hair brushes. It could be horse hair or whatever hair they use. I don't know what hair they use out there, but it's definitely not always synthetic. So the second thing I want you to keep in mind is that for me to make it easier for you to understand what type of brushes you need, I divided the brushes into three groups. Precision brushes, I have application, and I have brushes for blending. And I want you to think of your face as divided into sections. So you have your eyebrows, you have your eyes, you have your lips, and your full face. So let's get started. Okay, now I have here a bunch of brushes. Okay, I have here a bunch of brushes, and now we're going to start talking about what brushes do you need for your eyebrows. Okay, mostly for your eyebrows you need brushes from the precision group. Okay, what do I call the precision group? Those are brushes that precisely place the product in a specific place. It's like if you want to deepen up your crease, if you want to apply your eyebrow product, is precise. The brush has to be small and precise for you to place the amount and the amount of product in the right place where you want to apply it. So what I use for my eyebrows is a flat brush. Most of the time when I'm using a gel, I'm using a flat brush. This one is from Zedinalace. I told you not to pay attention to the brand. So it's a flat synthetic. The bristles are synthetic, and it's an angled. As you can see, it is an angled brush, and it's flat. It is flat, and yeah, it is synthetic. This will help you apply your cream eyebrow products. That I have an eyebrow tutorial here on my channel. You can check that out if you want to, and I'm using this type of brush. It's not the same brand, but I'm using this type of brush. This is the type of brush that you want to use for your eyebrows, in case you're using gel product for your eyebrows. But if you are using a pencil, you don't need this. Okay, so for your eyebrows, you also need a spoolie. A spoolie is something like this, just in case you don't know. I'm pretty sure you already know, right? So a spoolie looks like this, and what it does is that it blends your hair, your eyebrows hair, with the product that you apply to your eyebrows. This is what it does. So these are the main brushes that you need for your eyebrows. You can go perfectly fine with this too. You don't need anything else. Now we are going to move to the eye. For your eye, you use brushes from the application group, the blending group, and the precision group. All three groups. For application on your eyelid, most of the time on your eyelid, you also need flat brushes. This one is from Urban Decay, the one that comes in the Naked palette. I think it's the Naked 201, I'm not sure. So you need a brush that is actually synthetic. It is flat, it is synthetic, and it's sturdy. It doesn't move around easily, and it doesn't lose the shape when you wash it. That's how you know it's synthetic. So this is how the brushes look like. Like if you want to apply your color in your eyelid, you're just going to use a dabbing motion with this brush, and it's going to be perfect. The thing with it is, like, because it's synthetic, right, it plays the color, the right amount of color. It helps with the pigmentation, it helps with the whole application thing. This thing applies color very well, because they're flat and they're meant to be that application brushes. That's how I call them. All right, this is how they look like. Okay, we're done with the application brushes. Now we're gonna go with the blending brushes, and I'm just showing you, and these are the some of the blending brushes that I have. Some of them, but I have more. And as you can see, they are not synthetic. See, they are not synthetic, except for this one. This one it has synthetic bristles, but it kind of mimic, real hair, but it's not real hair because I can see it. I hope you really can see it, because this one actually is not real hair, it's synthetic hair. So this one is quite different from the other ones. So these are the blending brushes. You have all size. You can choose whatever size you like, but let me tell you, as you move smaller, you move into the eye. Okay, if that makes any sense. Like this is the brush that you want to use to apply your transition color, and then this is the one that you want to use to add more color into your crease. This is the one that you want to precisely apply the color into your crease. You want to darken or deepen your crease, but this one is the one to go for. And so this one is from Sedona Lace, and as you can see, it looks quite different from the one from Sigma. This is the one from Sigma, and this is the one from Sedona Lace. This is the one from Sigma, and this is the one from Sedona Lace. Sedona Lace, the blending brush from Sedona Lace, this one is actually kind of like flat. I don't know if you can see that. This is the side, and this is it laying flat on my hand. and this is kind of like fluffy and tapered, and this is like way tapered and small and tapered. This one is from Sigma, and yeah, this one is from MAC. This is the 224 from MAC. Everyone in their mama has it, okay? This is more fluffier than everything here on a range. So this is how you want your blending brush to look like. You know, I want you to pay attention, as I say, to the shape of this or to the shape of these brushes. I want you to pay attention to the shape. Don't mind the brand, just pay attention to the shape. So your blending brush can be flat, or it can be pointy, it can be tapered, it can be, you know, fluffy like this one, but it's a blending brush. What you do with it is that you blend your eyeshadow into your eye. You blend all your eyeshadow together. That's what you do with your blending brushes, and most of them come in hair, with hair bristles, not synthetic. But this one is kind of a special one. This is from, it's not from Ikotu, it's from Everybody Minerals. I guess this is the brand, Everybody Minerals. I bought it in Malaysia long ago, really long ago. So yeah, so this is how your blending brushes look like. And after watching this video, if you still have any questions, please, you can ask them below and we can discuss about that. We can talk about that if you want to. And we are going to still talking about the eye in another way. I'm going to show you the precision brushes. These are the precision brushes, and all of these brushes are used in the eye. Okay, I know that it's a lot of brushes, but you can even skip all of them and just choose one. You know, this is a tapered pointy, they call it pencil brush, and it's a precision brush. As you can see, it's pointy. It helps you apply the color exactly where you want to apply it without going, you know, moving around and messing everything. This is the right one for you. It's like if you want to apply the color into your crease without going further above or under, this is the brush that you need. Now these two brushes, like not two, these three brushes, they do the same thing, they just have different sizes. Like if you apply black liner and you want to smooth it, you don't want it to be harsh on you, you want to, you know, blend it a little bit, make it more smoky. These brushes are going to help you a lot, and they have different sizes for different part of your eye, because this one can be used right here. The first one, the bigger one, can be used on your lash line, the waterline. It can be used right there, and this one can be used in a corner. This one can be used in a corner as well. And the last precision brush I want to talk about is the pencil. You know, this is the liner brush. This one is from Sigma. Yeah, this one is the liner brush from Sigma. You can also use you remember the brush that I showed you for your eyebrows? This one, you can also use it for your liner. So this one works, and this one works as well. So you can use both. I mean, like not both, but either one of them, you'll be fine with it. And I'm gonna show you concealer brush. Now, the concealer brush, they always come in with synthetic hairs. Why? Because liquid products apply better with synthetic. So this is what is a concealer brush look like. It's longer than a normal flat brush. Like if you can look at this one, you can compare. This one is a little bit longer and pointier. in a way, because this one is kind of dumb and this one is pointier, so it can get into, you know, under your waterline and apply your concealer perfectly. And this is another one that I have. Excuse me, this is dirty. This is mine. It's for my personal use, and I just, you know, I just beat my face to the couch, so that's why it's dirty. So this is another concealer brush, and as you can see, there are synthetic bristles. They come in synthetic bristles. So if anyone tell you that you need natural hairs concealer brush, that is totally wrong. You need synthetic bristles brush, okay? And it's always flat to get all under here, under your eye, and cover your dark circles. Okay, now we are done with the eye. Now let's talk about lips. Lips, you know, some people just use their lip product and they just apply them directly. Sometimes I like to be precise and I like to place exact color where I want it, and you know, I like to be clean sometimes on my lips. So what I use, it's a lip brush. A lip brush is similar to a concealer brush, but in this smaller, tiny size, you know, and it's flat. It is made out of synthetic bristles, always made out of synthetic brushes, because as I told you, liquid products are best applied with synthetic bristles. So this is a lip, this is what a lip brush looks like, and I use it to do it. That's why it has the product in it. After we're done with the lips, we are going to move to the face. Oh God, I'm sorry. Now let's say on your eye you're using on your face you use, what you use is brushes for application and brushes for blending. Like for example, you want to apply your foundation, your liquid foundation. Your brush that you will use for application to apply the color on your face is something kind of like this. It looks like a concealer brush, but it's way bigger than that. As you can see, it's a great application brush. I love it, but if you ask me, I prefer a beauty blender, because beauty blender is the business, you know. I love that stuff. It just apply the color like never. Okay, so this is a foundation brush. All the liquid that you want to apply in your face, you can use this brush. And for blending your foundation brush, you can either use a flat brush like this. They have to be really dense for you to distribute the color very well on your face. They are dense, or you can use a tapered flat brush, a tapered angle brush like this one. And Sigma has a range of them. Sigma has the kabuki. Yeah, it has a kabuki line, you can call that like that. Okay, as a kabuki line, and they come in, you know, flat like this, angled, and other shape that I'm not going to show you. I'm just going to show you the basic that you need. You need a brush like this to apply your foundation. What you do is that you just dribble around your face, or doing a circular motion around your face, and blend, blend. So this is what you need for your blending. You're blending your liquid product into your skin on your face. Okay, if you don't choose to use brushes for your liquid foundation application, you can always use a beauty blender. And excuse me, this one is dirty because I was using it right now. So this is what a beauty blender look like. It comes in an oval shape. What I usually do is that in the pointy side, that's right here, I use it to apply my highlight, my concealer, and everything on the eye and the rest of my face where I want to apply my concealer. And the dome, this part right here, the bottom. Okay, what you do is that you just place your foundation and then you just dab it in, dab, and what it does is that it gives you that airbrush finish looking, you know, face. And I love this stuff. I cannot even see myself living without a beauty blender. I would die. Okay, I have to have me a beauty blender with me all the time. I'm currently having 2 and I'm planning to buy more. You know, when I go to Malaysia, you get ready. It's gonna be fun. Okay, so this is a beauty blender. If you don't know about a beauty blender, I don't know where you've been living, and let me introduce you to this guy right here. Is the business. Okay, you need to get you one, at least one, and if you don't know how to use it, you can ask, you know, you can request a video, and I can show you how. I can show you a demonstration of how to use this thing perfectly. Okay, perfectly. You know, it summarizes all the brushes that you use for your concealer and foundation, a liquid foundation in this thing. Can you imagine? You don't need all these brushes, you just need this thing to apply your products. I can't. Okay, this is the beauty blender. For the rest of your face, what you need, as I said, you need brushes for application and blending. I've already shown you the application, and this two falls in the blending side. So after we're done with that one, this brush, you need a brush that looks like this and angled. You can buy any brand, and they made them in the same type of hair. If you want to know which one is this is the MAC 16. Oh, the number is taken off. Okay, 16A, I believe. It is an angle, and it's the bristles are here. This could be, I think this is horse hair. I'm not sure, but it's really soft, and it's dense, and it's sturdy, and yeah, and it applies. Like for your contouring, you can use this one. For your blush, you can use this one. And what else? Contour brush. For your highlight, you can also use this one. And this brush is also can also be applied. Can also use to apply your highlight, your blush, and your contour. Not for liquid, but for powder contour. This one will work very well as well. And this one is, yeah, it's from Everyday Minerals. The brushes that I'll show you one of the brushes from Everyday Minerals. This one is also from Everyday Minerals, and I think they make all their brushes in synthetic bristles, I believe, because this one is also synthetic, but it's really soft though. It doesn't look like a synthetic brush, but when you look at it closer, you know it's a synthetic brush. It really looks good. And this one will be perfect for your highlight, for your blush only. And this one is from Sigma. It's a taper face brush from Sigma. Okay. And the last but not least, that I love so much and I stand by. And let me tell you, girl, when I get to Malaysia, I'm gonna buy more brushes, more Zoeva brushes. This brush is from Zoeva. I've talked about it so many times. I love it. This is specifically for contouring. It's a precision brush for contouring. You know, NARS has this brush for contouring. I don't remember how they call it. It has a weird name. but this is kind of like a dupe for it. But this one is quite soft. NARS brush is quite like structured and sturdy. You know, this one is kind of like fluffy in a way. If you can see, it's kind of like fluffy in a way. What you do is that it helps you apply your contour, you know. Yeah, you just apply your contour with this. It worked wonders. Those are all the basic brushes that you need for your makeup application. Now, if you still have any question, and if you have a brush that I didn't show here today, and you have a doubt about it, how to use it or anything, you can. If you have any question, leave them in the comment section. If you have any suggestion, you leave them in the comment section below. And if you have any question and you don't want to ask that question in the question section, you can send me an email. My email is always in the description bar. Okay, you just click what it said more. You can send me an email whenever you feel like. Okay, all right, you guys, I'll see you in my next video. Bye.